Up goes Satin Black. She settles in there. They stand, set to go. Offered racing, last of them away, Canny Coney, Pike Drop Nunez straight to the back. First to get going is Right to Silence, won the start away, quickly near the outside, Six Shooter driving up as well on the inside, the King's Uncle Handy. Diamond Rocks between horses settling, a length and a half away then came settling down Magical Gem, being closely followed over on the inside by Canny Coney, racing very fiercely in a race that became a little bit muddlingly run. Over on the outside, Satin Black, Village Girl trapped out there wide. Sports Talk right back in the field, likewise Nunez, who's now on the rail, and Close Talker taken back to last by Campbell when they go to the 650. Six Shooters gone to the lead, slipped a bit more rain by Parnham, drew a length clear. Diamond Rock straight up on the outside and back on the rails, then Right to Silence third, now hemmed away. In between horses came Satin Black, getting away from the fence, the King's Uncle at the top of the straight. Over on the outside next is Magical Gem, followed by Village Girl. Down to the 250 and Six Shooter now being asked to quicken. It's Six Shooter to the 200, two clear, Right to Silence. Six Shooter nicely clear down past the 150, a length and a half to Right to Silence, but it's all Six Shooter, and Six Shooter's going to dominate them late. Six Shooter won from Right to Silence, the King's Uncle third from Canny Coney, then Diamond Rock, Satin Black, Sports Talk next home. The last group, Village Girl back with Magical Gem, Close Talker, and Nunez has pulled up very, very abruptly from about the 300 metre mark and found herself back a long last. Number 10 is the winner, Six Shooter. The Michael Lane trained 3-year-old. Too good here. Worked his way to the lead. Not long after the start, Parnham decided to test for the front and got there without any great problem. The shooting to win gelding out of the former very good filly in Kai Perinya for Barry and Jan McCrosty has absolutely dominated proceedings inside the last 200, holding Right to Silence very easily. The King's Uncle third, Canny Coney running on into fourth place. 10, 6, 4 and 8. And Six Shooter at the 215 all of a sudden became awfully appealing with the dominance of the victory. Number 10. 2 wins now from 4. And Chris Parnham, of course, now on board on each occasion. Six Shooter scoring here from Right to Silence, continuing to hold consistent form. A mare by Universal Ruler out of Enshrined, Chris Willis, Austin Galati. The King's Uncle improving with that softer draw this afternoon by Real Steel from Royal Snippets, Chris Michael Gangemi and Geordie Turner. In 1:18.10, the 1300 was covered. 34.11 the last 600, and the winner posting that 2 1/4 length victory with a length second and third, doing it with a fair bit under the hood. Race 6, the Unite Resourcing Handicap over 1600. Number 2 is out, Audio Boy from the next, and they'll go at 4:30. Lockie is with us down in the enclosure, and the favourite, well, it made a very, very good thing of the first leg of the quaddie.
Exactly right, Darren. Chris Parnham rode the favourite with plenty of confidence. They weren't setting any records out in front, so Chris Parnham just showed some initiative, allowed Six Shooter to stride to the front, and from there he never really looked like getting beat. Winning trainer Michael Lane joins me now. Laney, Six Shooter, he looks like a nice horse who is slowly but surely putting it all together.
Yeah, look, he's all his runs have been good, so yeah, couldn't be any happier with him. You're homebred with Barry and Jans, so they're obviously tickled pink with him today. They couldn't make it today. Barry's got some air conditioning put in his house or something, so he said it was a pretty big major job. Pretty stressed out, so it's good to get a winner for him and take the stress off his mind.
And pay for the bills. Six Shooter, what's he shown you behind the scenes? What could potentially be his ceiling?
Look, he's a nice horse in the making. He's always been a lovely moving horse, and I've said to Barry all along we've liked him. So, look, I don't know. I think he'll get up to a mile with time. So, in mind, you know, obviously when they get to 14 a mile, they can win more races, Lockie. So, look, we won't make any big plans with him, but go home, have a talk to Barry and Jan, and we'll go from there.
He's had a few starts this preparation to date. Is he looking for the paddock, or are you happy to continue on for the campaign?
Look, he's probably not. That's why we're here today, but we'll just see how he pulls up. Barry and Jan don't put any pressure on me at all, so and we'll discuss that. But we think he's going to be a nicer horse next time. But at the same time, you know, if they're ready to go, they're happy to stay in. We'll keep him in. So, but yeah, we'll just play that by ear.
A result well worth the drive. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
There's Michael Lane, and here's Chris Parnham.
Chris Parnham joins us now. Chris, it looked like out there you were probably happy in the breeze, and then all of a sudden found yourself in front.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously, he was always going to probably race pretty prominent, but wasn't exactly expecting the lead. But when we found our way there, after doing not a lot of work, I was pretty happy.
So a pretty soft win in the end.
Yeah, he won well. He's probably going to be a better horse in time, ridden with a bit of a sit. But when he's just going through his grades a little bit, he can get away with finding the top. But yeah, I think when he makes his way up the further grades, he can probably take a sit.
Expectation for Rally the Troops.
Yeah, good run the other day, good run at Geraldton the start before, so he's accepted for the Guineas, so you'd expect to be pretty hard to beat here.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
There's Chris Parnham combining with Michael Lane and 6 Shooter, taking out race number 5 here at Belmont Park.